Tuffy and Mouse looked forward to Lupus's visits because she always brought something with her, and so they were never hungry. But Smarty was in two minds. The island didn't feel like Grasshopper Island anymore.
Now then.
Oh, well, just bring some more rolls.
Sausages.
Oh, lovely.
And cakes. There.
You sure you can spare it?
Just a minute. I've not done yet. Got a jam for you.
Thank you.
And a hat for me Mousie. I thought that you'd like this.
What is it? A recipe book?
Yes, one of his. Before I come to cook for him. He won't miss it, that's for sure. Oh. Now then, I want you all to...
As usual, Lupus warned Tuffy, Smarty and Mouse to steer clear of Cornelius Button.
And remember now, lay low. He ain't smiled once. Not since breakfast, and that's a bad sign.
Cornelius Button hadn't smiled because he was worried. He was afraid that Lupus was sickening for something. He borrowed her telescope and made a note of all her movements. She was always cooking, but not for him, and she kept taking long walks.
Any more? No. Can't wait to see what she brings for supper. Wouldn't get too dependent on her if I were you. Why not? People change. She hasn't told him about us anyway. As far as we know. What do you mean? Maybe she's in the plot. Maybe she's fattening it up to feed to his grasshoppers. Very funny.
It's surprising what a few words can do. By tea time, Mouse had also gone off Lupus.
It's the lady's hat anyway. And let's get rid of her cakes too. Fish cakes. We need more grapes.
The garden on the hill was full of grapes. There were so many, they were rotting on the vines. Tuffy and Mouse didn't have baskets, so they used Mouse's hats instead.
Let's have a race. Ready, steady, go!
Tuffy and Mouse picked so many grapes they didn't know what to do with them, but Smarty knew at once.
We'll make wine. There's a chapter about it in here. Grasshopper Wine it's called.
Mr. Button? Grasshoppers?
Okay, that's a lot. What do we do now? Jump. That's what it says here. Jump with bare feet until all the juice is squeezed out. When did you last wash your feet, Mouse?
Cornelius Button was sure now that Lupus was ill. 20 years on an uninhabited island had taken their toll.
Been and gone. Luke. Oh! Oh! What are you doing here?
My dear lady, you should see a doctor.
You take your hands off me.
It's the loneliness.
I ain't being snooped on, Mr. Button, and there's an end to it. Go on, go away.
We both need a holiday.
You speak for yourself.
There's a conference on Grasshopper.
Yes, well, up it. And leave me alone. I ain't coming.
Look, the change will do us both.
I ain't coming, Mr. Button. I ain't.
Are you quite comfortable, dear lady? There's a good connection to the airport, and we should get a splendid meal.
Mouse said he liked Lupus's hat. Tuffy said, funny, but now he'd seen him, he didn't think Cornelius Button looked like an ogre at all. In fact, if anyone looked like an ogre, Lupus did. Smarty said nothing. He was thinking. When you want something badly and get it, you don't seem to want it so much anymore. Grasshopper Island would be quiet without Cornelius Button and Lupus.
Never mind, we can get on with the wine. Okay! Down, up and down for hours and hours. It'll be delicious when it's finished. Come on, Mouse, up, down, up, down, up, down. Come on, jump! Quick, up, down, jump, 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 jump. Come on. All the juice is squeezed out, and only skins, pips and stalks remain. Pour all the juice out of the bucket into pans through the bung at the bottom, which must be removed beforehand. Then pour the juice from the pan in a saucepan without spilling it.
After 3 days, the wine began to ferment. Tuppy collected old bottles washed up by the tide. Mouse collected castaway corks. And Smarty designed the labels. At the end of 3 weeks, just as the recipe book said it would be, the wine was ready. But drinking it was another matter. They all agreed that it was a pity Lupus wasn't there to enjoy it. But when they went down for their afternoon swim, there was Cornelius Button's boat drawn up on the beach as if it had never been away. It's unusual to have wine for breakfast, but Lupus had 3 things to celebrate. A good holiday, being home again, and best of all, finding a present waiting for her.
Delicious.
Ain't bad.
It reminds me of the wine I used to make before you came to cook for me, dear lady. Grasshopper wine, I used to call it. Happy days.